Okay, guys, got my tea. It's cooling down. Wife came home from running an errand. She's about to go run some more. I was talking to her. Look at that tea. Oof. Oof. Look at that, great. That is such a good color. Mmm. Good old tea. Good old tea. Oh, you know what? Oh, I did not expect to go into another fight. Oh, we got Thief Mountain Dew up front. Hopefully they throw another easy fight at us. That'd be good. Let's see. Survey says doesn't look like it's crawling with guys yet. 1, 2. We got a Chocobo in there. Ugh. Did I? Yeah, I did good. Already job leveled. Charm any monster as a thief. They know no preference in this game. I never did a lot with the monster taming. Is there, we're talking about, like, the charm ability as a thief. I gotcha. But not monster tamer. Yeah, yeah. We're not talking beast tamer stuff. Yeah, that's if you had any abilities. You ain't got anything. And it's Steel Heart, isn't it? Or does that cut people's bravery down? I forget. You got nothing, you're fresh. You are a fresh... Yeah, that's right. Steel Heart. Okay. Dipping out. I'm dripping off my tea real quick here. Steel Heart. Need to get my tea towel. I have a Zelda tea towel. Need to get it all out and... Get it all out nice and ready. I think I overfilled it. It's been a while since I did tea regularly. The tea shops that I used to go to shut down, man. It used to be this place called Teavana, and then it like reopened, and it was like another. It was like a Starbucks tea shop for a little bit, and they shut that down, and then another like legitimate tea shop that was like independently owned opened up in the same place and did the same thing that Teavana used to do, and then they got shut down, and now it's like a weird knick-knack store. Like, God knows what you would call it now. Just sells like airport quality doodads and bullshit. But yeah, I used to be able to go in there and get loose leaf tea all the time. Mandatory overtime. Yeah. There's mandatory overtime that's like in certain call centers, like when you gotta close down the queue, right? Like, you can't just like just kick everybody out of the queue. You know, that's fucked up. I get that. But that's like when everybody's there at the end of the night and you're closing down, that's like maybe another 30 minutes. It's not that bad. But outside of that, I've never understood a company doing mandatory OT, you know? Yeah, instead of, like, if it's a small stuff, like the call center example, like, I don't mind it as much there. But, outside of that, it just says, I got the money, but I don't want to pay a whole nother person's salary, which doesn't make any sense because it would be cheaper to just pay a whole nother person's salary. But the cost of onboarding, that's probably what it is. I'm trying not to spend all the onboarding money. And then end up laying them off anyways. Yeah, alright. I kind of talked myself into it. It makes sense to me now. You see why they do it. What? I just... You can't... Alright guys, give me a quick second. We had a break. That's when we should have interrupted the stream. But the wife... had to have my help. Couldn't have done it herself. 2 trips is not okay. That girl. But it was quick. No big deal. Ooh, I thought the Chocobo was going to go after Noah and drop his ass. Beautiful. And blinded. I love it. Alright, now we got the Chocobo trapped. It's even better. Let me see. 30 HP, he's gonna have to just sit there and wait. Good kill Mountain Dew. Ah, that's some good damn tea. 18 out of 25, I'll take it. That puts it into critical. It should heal. And grinding mode has begun. Cool. We got it nice and set up. We're gonna sit here and chill for a little bit. All right, chat. So now it's your job. I got us this far. We need a topic of conversation. We need something to talk about while we sit here and farm our asses off.
Hi there, puppy. Hi there.
Sit there and grind up some JP on Mountain Dew, on Watts. Yeah, she just needs to wait. I don't want to waste the mana. I don't want to spend any items. Yeah, there it is. Here we go. What's the matter, bud? Big birthday weekend. So let's talk vacations. Do you have a preferred vacation destination trip? My best vacation I ever had was in Europe, and I would definitely go back again. Second best though was doing PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. We drove the whole thing, the wife and I, back in 2018. We drove that. God, that was a good time. That was so much fun. But I'd definitely go back to Europe, specifically Ireland. Oh my god. I love being in Ireland. Such a good time. Was a trip planner to Ireland until recently? Yeah. COVID and all that, but yeah. And Ireland's actually one of the cheaper places to tour, too. Like, if you want to go to Italy, you're going to pay out the nose. If you want to go to France, you're going to pay out the nose. England's pretty average. Ireland is relatively cheap. When we're talking like $8,000 to do a good Italian or a good French trip, you know? Ireland, you come out of it at like maybe $2,000. Worth every penny, though. Worth every penny. Because you pay just to land in the country on some of those places. That's why when I took my European trip after I graduated high school, we did Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland, and France. We did all 5 of those countries, and we did it in 21 days. And we landed in Ireland, and that was to make sure that the plane tickets were cheap. Granted, that was 14 years ago. So who's gonna check out Metal Gear now that it's up on PC on Good Old Games? Hmm? I think I might grab it just to see like how it works. Kind of changes it has on the PC version. Especially Metal Gear 1, you know? Yeah, GOG is another service just like Steam. The cool thing about Good Old Games is it was my biggest argument when everybody was like, "Oh, Epic Games they're not going about doing it right?" Like that was the whole thing, is Epic Games was stealing money from Steam, and I said, "Well, they have to compete with Steam. So outside of doing exclusives that they pay for, that you're so mad that you have to go over to Epic to get. How else do you expect Epic to compete with Steam? When Steam literally has such a large market share that they're screwing over their developers as much as they can. But nobody says anything because you're not going to sell a game on PC unless you put it on Steam. So, like, when they have, like, almost a 100% PC gaming penetration rate, how do you compete with Steam? And everybody's argument was, well, you just don't do it like that. You do it different. You do it honest. And my point was, Good Old Games was doing it honest. They had a better UI than Steam had. Always did. They sold the same games that Steam did. They offered a competitive price on CD Projekt Red stuff like The Witcher 3. They had a better price than Steam had at launch all the way through present day. Maybe like with a Steam sale that they didn't jump on top of as quick as Steam did. Maybe like Steam beat them at points. But for the most part, I'd say like a good 80% of the time Witcher 3 has been available on PC. You could always get it cheaper on Good Old Games. Did people support the platform? No, they didn't. It's because it all comes back to the same point of that argument. The reason why you're truly mad at Epic is because you like all your games being in one list on Steam, and that's where you've bought the majority of your games. That's the only reason you're upset, is that you have this, like, OCD need to have all your games on the same list, and you don't like them being split between two places. So, but I digress. Going back about GOG, it's a free platform just like Steam. It is a better, like, UI-wise. The shop is more stable. It never crashes. Its friends list system's good. Maybe the join into somebody's gameplay, I think might run a little bit better on Steam than it does on GOG. But, you know, it's everything Steam. But now they have GOG Galaxy, or GOG 2.0, where it brings together all of your platforms. You log into all of your accounts. Epic. I don't think Blizzard's on there, but Epic. I think Blizzard is on there. I don't think Twitch games, though. Like Amazon Games isn't on there yet. But Epic, Blizzard, Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, you log into all of those things, and it won't launch the game outside of those platforms. You still have to launch Uplay to launch a Uplay game, right? But it puts all of your games into one list on GOG 2.0 and lets you see, like, all the digital games you actually own on console as well as on PC across the different game developing platforms. So, like, it's a really cool, like, piece of software. I like it. Yeah, like, Origin's clunky and a piece of shit, and it's just there so that they can sell their own games. Uplay works, but the UI is really clunky, and again, it's only Ubisoft games on there. Yeah, like, aside from Steam, Blizzard, I was okay with, because it's like, God, there's so many Blizzard games that I actually play. Like, alright, like, Ubisoft has a shitload of games, right? More games than Blizzard has, but I don't play all of them, and especially not regularly. Blizzard, though, I'm constantly playing your guys' games, and multiple of them, and it just made sense for them to have their own platform. I don't like that Activision shoehorned in their Call of Duties and shit onto it, but hey, you know, what are you gonna do? But yeah, like, Good Old Games, though. And the other thing, though, now Good Old Games is doing that Steam isn't doing, is they're putting a lot, and this was the point of Good Old Games, it's why it's named Good Old Games, was they want to put a focus on getting older PC games that don't run to run, right? And if you stream like I do and you need to have a multi-window setup, they still don't run that great. But if you have one monitor and you don't have to alt-tab out and you're okay with the game just going full screen and then playing it, everything on Good Old Games runs that way and does a fantastic job at it. But how we play Diablo 1, Diablo 1's impossible to get to run on modern PCs. Buy it on Good Old Games, do you not only get it to run on a fucking 1080p high-definition system, you sure do, but also you get the Hellfire expansion, which is near impossible to get your hands on. Like, an actual copy of Hellfire for Diablo 1 is impossible to find out there. It's just incredibly rare. And they got it in there. It's in there. And then they didn't get Diablo 2 in there yet, but they got Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2, which don't run on modern PCs. And that's what they're doing with Metal Gear. Is there was a PC version for Metal Gear Solid, but it wasn't really, like, well received and it didn't do well. But now they got it, and Metal Gear We were just talking about it. That's an MSX game. That's a video game console that anybody that's watching right now has never even fucking heard of unless you watched my Metal Gear History of Gaming. MSX was this weird computer keyboard Sony system it wasn't even Sony, I don't think. And it was out of Japan and it never made it overseas. It was just weird. That's the only way you can play Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 is on an MSX, unless, of course, you had like the subsistence launch of Metal Gear Solid 3, which put it back on there and actually updated it and did retranslations of the language and everything and just made it playable, right? But OG Metal Gear, and we're not talking what's on the Nintendo, all right? What's on the NES, the game Metal Gear on the NES, is a completely different... I'm not talking Snake's Revenge, because that's the sequel that Kojima had nothing to do with. That doesn't exist. But the game called Metal Gear on the NES is nothing like the original actual Metal Gear on MSX. Completely different game. It has the same idea, but it's not the same game, though. Noah up to level 3. But anyways, yeah, good old games. Great platform. It's definitely worth its place on your desktop, right? Like, of all the games that didn't earn their way onto your desktop, but you installed them for that one game anyways, right? Sims, shit like that. GOG definitely, I think, has earned its way on there. And isn't, you know, it deserves to be added to the list. I just fucked up our rotation on that. Alright. Let's pack it in on this farming. Speaking of which, though, yeah, good old games, good stuff though. Let me log into Epic. As Epic's telling me my password's wrong. And actually, Epic itself has been doing, you know, everybody was mad. I think it's funny. Everybody was getting all mad about them having, like, you know, exclusives and shit, right? And they're like, they're just paying their way into, I'm not going to ever do anything. I thought that was stupid and petty. But it's like, yeah, it kind of sucks that I can't, you know, buy this anywhere else except for Epic. And Epic's store works, but it's a little clunky. It'd just been nicer to be able to get it somewhere else, you know. I agree. But I understand. They're trying to compete. So then everybody got mad, though, that they're like, Epic exclusive, my feelings. And then what'd they do? They go, all right, fine, we won't do the exclusives anymore. Like, they still do some exclusives, but not a ton. They're not as aggressive anymore. And so then what do? They just start giving out tons of really good free games. Oh my god, Epic is giving out so many good free games. Like, full-fledged good video game releases. Like, I got Remnant from the Ashes for free. I got Enter the Gungeon for free. God, what else is on there? Ark was given for free. Into the Breach was given out multiple times for free. God Triggers for free. Pathway, Railway, Empire, Roller Coaster Tycoon. The Messenger, which is a phenomenal indie game. Oh my god. Yooka-Laylee was given out for free, dude. Ugh. I'll always praise free games. Always. Alright, let's update GOG, because it's having a hard time right now. But I was going to show it off. Alright, we were originally headed over here to Egros Castle because we wanted to check to see if there's any upgrades. Oh, Mithril and Chainmail? Okay. A battle axe on Noah? Yes. We're out of money. New official integration with Epic Game Store. We're partnering with our friends at Epic Games to bring you more seamless and reliable experience while organizing, installing, and launching your Epic Games via GOG Galaxy 2.0. Thanks to the official integration, you can now connect your Epic account in the application settings under the cogwheel icon. If you've used Epic App Store integration app previously, please reconnect the official. Okay. Wow. Sync integrations. Alright. I'm actually updating it. Sony always has a hard time logging in. I had all these working, and then they changed it all. It says everything is an invalid email address or password, and it just isn't. Yeah, that one was updated. Trying to remember if it's the old password or the new password. Okay, there we go. Got those. Let's do Epic. Which I'm pretty sure I know the password. And then it goes in. Alright, it must have been this update that they just did. Alright, so there we go. Now that I got this all updated, I'll show off exactly what I'm looking at here. So this is the GOG interface. So what it's doing right now is it's adding in all the games that I own across all these different platforms. And recently played by me is not up to date because that should it's showing Steam is offline. Yep, alright. Well, eventually they'll get that up and running again. But yeah, look at this. Boom! And this is all of the digital games I own, and some of the physical console games, because it will actually pick up your console versions. All the games that I got across all these different platforms, and it's like synchronizing it. Like, and it even tells me that I own, right here, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on Steam and PlayStation, because it's seen me play it on PlayStation. And then it also knows that I have the Game of the Year edition on Steam and Good Old Games. It'll actually split those out. It knows that World of Warcraft's in there. Knows that I have the ukuleles on different platforms. It knows that I've been playing Yakuza. So, like, if you ever need to go... The reason why this is cool to me is because, like, if there's a game that you're like, man, I don't know if I got that game. Of course, you can check your Steam library really easy, but then if you don't know, you can actually come in here and you can just search for it. And you'd be like, oh, that's right. I have it on this really obscure platform that I never get on, right? And then it actually tells you if you own it more than once. Like, Enter the Gungeon I have on Steam and on Epic. You know, just because I bought it on Steam and then I got it for free on Epic. Full Throttle, I have it on PSN and Good Old Games. It just, oh my god, 859 titles in here that it can read. Obviously, there's more than that, right? Then we jump over to the store. And I don't know if this Metal Gear is the Metal Gear that's on MSX. I think it's the original Nintendo one, which is very close. No, this is it. This is it. That's the Metal Gear. This is cool. This is really cool to me. So for like 25 bucks, you get all that. And then what's in the Konami collection? Castlevania, Castlevania 2, Castlevania 3. You get the first 3 Castlevania games. And then I think it's a couple of the Contras. Contra and Super C, which is the first 2 Contras, yeah. That's a pass. This is a pass. The Konami Collectors series, those are not super great Castlevanias for starters, and their emulation, and it doesn't come over great. But, oh my god, playing Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance on PC. Oh, there's like a patch that needs to be installed and stuff like that. Fan patch is required for best experience. Ooh, boy, it needs fan patches. Maybe I'd hold off on these. And really the reason why I suggest holding off on these is because I'm all about pouring more money into Metal Gear as much as possible because I wanted to support Kojima. But now that this pays the person who screwed Kojima, okay, see, here we go. This guy's first message. MSX version. Thankfully, this is the real Metal Gear released on MSX, not that butchered, half-baked NES version. This guy says, I'm not sure what this is, but it's neither an emulated version of the MSX2 release or a straight port of Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence version. It's definitely based on the Subsistence version, as it features the new translation and higher resolution text and the new difficulty mode, but the sound fonts all new, and saving is handled by Windows. The game displays in widescreen resolutions even when windowed, though thankfully the graphics are always 4:3. As it stands, it's probably the best way for the original Metal Gear. I was worried Konami would... Okay, so it sounds like they actually did a good job with this one. I'm surprised? Interesting. So that's like the definitive way to play the original Metal Gear. It's the MSX game, it's not the NES. It's even, and like the best way to play it was MGS3 Subsistence before. Where's Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake? Yeah, they need to be doing that too. But yeah. This is a good platform. Good platform. Dungeons and Dragons has a sale going on right now. Let's see what they got in here. You get Baldur's Gate for $10. Wow, tons of fucking Dungeons and Dragons games I haven't played in a long time. Yeah, I stand by it. It's good stuff. Get back to the game. It's good shit. Alright, we're out of money. But we are very well equipped now. Alright, let's... She's been white maging for a while now. Let's get Kira. Ooh, look at that 571 points on old Thiefy boy. Just enough to get that move +2. Yeah, and then we'll throw in some Steel Gill. I'm not gonna spend 150 points on Steel Heart when I can have move +2. Things are already working great the way they are. Alright. We don't need to steal the heart of monsters to be able to farm them. We're good. It's fine. Alright, Noah. You can't even focus or JP boost? Not what I wanted. Damn it, Noah. 700. Oh, we won't be that high again for a while, so let's just go ahead and take it. Let's save it. We should have stayed in there and let it cook a little longer. Maybe we'll get another opportunity. Hell yeah. Off work. Let's go, Mountain Dew. Bro. Apparently the Great British Baking Show is back, according to Netflix. That's actually exciting. I really like Great British Baking Show. Great British. The GBBS. I always like to... It's stupid. But every time they introduce people, they're like, Barnaby is from Hampshire. And I'll be like, that's down the street from Belly. And Miranda Toxically always goes, really? And I go, no. Barnabas is from Brigglebrook. It's across the street from Belly. Really? I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it cracks me up. Are you a warm boy down there, Max? That's right. The shared JP does not happen based on where the ability that you're using comes from, but what job class you're in. So, for example, by doing focus, I'm building knight job points on Watts. I'm not building Squire. And because of that, the job points that he shares are knight job points for using focus. And not Squire. Evaded. Dipping to grab dinner. Sounds bueno. We'll see you in a bit, bud. I forget he had an axe, so he's just like, thwap. So, the monsters are sinking to our level here in the party. And we left Ramza out. That worries me. Is it going to sync to the highest character? Or if Ramza's present, it syncs to Ramza? Because if that's the case, I'm doing myself a massive disservice by not leveling Ramza. Should turn the other way. Random battles, the enemy's level is determined by your level. For story battles, they are set levels, except for some story monster battles, then it's decided upon by the party's average level. I believe that they start off with random XP with all enemies. Do they keep their experience gained over time? Okay, it's not Ramza. It's highest level in the roster, including non-deployed members. It's kind of a big deal. It means Ramza needs to be continuously leveled up. Ooh, 70 from Watts. Good gravy. Alright, where you at, Noah? We're working on your guy. You're not even here, man. There we go. Time to bring the pain. Beep, 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 beep. All right, what do we got to get you to on Thief? Level 5? Damn, dog. Goodbye. All right, now we're gonna get Steelheart. Damn, he's already at level 4. We might be able to bounce out of Thief real soon here. I should have done MP. I really should have. Man, I need another 15 points on him. All right. Checking something real fast here. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Alright, so now we go for the Bovaham Windflats. Hell yeah. Why have you kidnapped this girl? We had to take a hostage. There was no other way to escape. Then why not release her once you are clear of your pursuers? Do not tell me this madness has taken even you. I am no Gustav, if that's your fear. Think, Wygraf. We've lost the greater part of our number, and the Northern Order draws upon us from all sides. She is a bale of blood. She is a bale of blood. 100 swords, 1,000 could not buy our freedom with such ease. So we fly? What then? Know you some happy haven in which we may alight? If we flee, they win once more, as they have always won. We must make for our children a fairer future than the past you and I have known. They must not suffer as we do. The stone we cast might raise only the smallest of waves, but see how they crash upon the shore. Waves rich with our blood. Then you order us to our deaths. If by our deaths a single drop of noble blood should water the earth, they shall not be in vain. Foolishness. The only blood the earth will drink will be our own. The remainder of our forces should yet be safe in our fastness at Zeichten. We must rejoin them. Together, we have the strength to strike. And if they are already dead? Luda, slain? Impossible. The company which slew her must approach even now. Your orders, Commander? We quit this place at once. We shall make our fastness at Zeichten. The girl will be left here. Gergorgora? Oth? The northern sky is upon us. They attack! They waste little time. I shall hold them off here. Gragoroth, you will take the others and make for Zeichten. I will run, yes, but I do not mean to die.
What does that mean? What do you mean you don't mean to die?
Well... Your faces are known to me, but I did not know that you would one day kill my sister. Maluda deserves a better death. They did not even send proper knights to kill her. She was your sister? I am sorry. I will not flee before her murderers. I'll avenge Maluda's death, or die in the trying. Alright. I mean, whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Do we overextend him? Yes. Well, that was just not worth it. My sister, Tetra, you will set her free. Your sister, Inura Beolv, yes? He is not. If it is Beolv you seek, address yourself to me. So, Gragoroth was aired. But surely the girl must hold some connection with House Beolv. You draw no distinction between our house and those who deal with us? Did I? Well, it matters not. There was no question as to her release. We make no habit of holding hostages. But first we must weave a score to settle. You will see her free if you live to see aught at all. Oh, that's right. He's a sword saint. Oh! I thought we were going to be reloading. That hype dodge. Very nice. You're gonna beat up the Chocobo? What's wrong with you, Delita? I thought you'd go after one of the knights. My chainmail! I got no armor now. Delita's going down. One sharp drop. Yeah, we need a high potion on this one. All right, Mountain Dew. Was hoping it would hit for harder. Gotta heal on Mountain Dew, though. That's good. Get Delita back up so you can help. Oh, 1 hit point? Gonna do me like that? Gonna wait on the crystals. No! Reiklin! You have returned. You got power back, buddy? Sounds like you were out of power for a while there. Ah, damn it. Internet finally came back today. Good, good. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I hope everything else is okay. It was just power and internet being out for a little bit. He's gonna Judgment Blade the two of us right now because you stood next to us and both of us are gonna die. What are you thinking? A lot of damage. City got hit hard. How's your guys' place? Is it still standing? Still doing alright? He's gonna drop both of all y'all. Oh my god. This is not what I need right now. $2 weeks worth of stuff? Like what stuff? Like just news or? Messages, new updates, yeah. Fuck you! Alright, we just hit him for 42. Get some ring mail. Oh no! No! Lay down your arms, Wygraf. What end will more death serve? What end did my sister's death serve? We did not set out to kill her. This quarrel need not be settled by the sword. Let us treat and persist not in this bloodshed. You see it not, the reason we hold fast to our steel. What advantage might I hope to enjoy at the treaty table? And who would set a seat for me there? You? Even were it in your power, your brothers would never heed any agreement we might reach. My brothers do not want this fight. Set down your sword, Wygraf, and my brothers will treat with you. Ha! No spoony bard could spin a sweeter tale. You say your brothers do not want this fight. Tears, then, for the world you see is one beyond my weary sight. And then he's still. Oh, we're fucked. Alright, it's game over. It's complete and utter game over now. There's nothing we can do. He just got really incredible good RNG. We tried rending his speed, he dodged. He got crits when we didn't, oh, maybe he didn't get a crit, but he was hitting it like the top end of his damage. We had misses when we just did not need to have any misses. We just had some really shit RNG that go around. I'm trying to think. I think I need to step back and let him collapse on me. I want to get a picture of the doggo. What's up, Watts? Alright, let's try that again. Here's the thing, we gotta have him as a thief. Has he unlocked Monk yet? He needs to level up Knight first. You return with Gyros! Ooh. Oh, fuck. Alright, we got a rando fight this time. Is it your... It's not your birthday, Raglan. I don't believe it. Do we have this conversation every year? When is your birthday? Isn't it close to mine, or is it not close to mine? It is. Yours is not the day before mine. There's a fucking dragon? There is a fucking dragon, though? Alright, you ready to steal its heart? We did this dance last year. I never did see your ID. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I forget every year. Rude. Alright. Alright. I believe that you were born and not hatched on the 25th of September. Alright, here we go. Mountain Dew's got big faith. He's got big faith. Steal that dragon's heart, you spoony bard. You're fucked. You're done for. Now dude just ran up to a dragon's asshole and was like, hey baby. Now Roms is poisoned? What is going on here? Nope. Oh no, with the dodge. You with these chocobo cures. Kill me. Dude, I'm fucking starving. I forgot to eat breakfast this morning. We're already well into the afternoon. Here it goes. Alright, it wasn't that bad. Good job, Watts. I was expecting breath right off the bat, but alright. Well, you ain't within range, so... Alright, Reichland. Take a look at the job list. What is your character's job? Stealing heart, take 2! Mountain Dew made out with a dragon. Won't be the last time. And I'll do it again! Like that Goofy picture. I'll fucking do it again. That's what he does? You charm him and that's what we get out of him? Oh, for shame. Took 2 steps. Nothing wrong with some dragon love. I mean, there's a lot wrong with dragon love. But I guess it's okay. Samurai? Alright. Shrugs the Dragoon. Reichland the Samurai. We need to hear from Belly. Every time we've played this, Belly's not been here, so we don't know what Belly's class is gonna be. Alright, Mountain Dew, you need to finish off this panther over here. Kill the meow meow. Alright. Belly the Bard. Oh shit, don't knock him out of charm. I don't even know if you can do that. I'm assuming you can. Atta boy. There you go, Watts. I don't want to trust that ledge. Gained a level, but not a job level. What? No! It didn't tell me that the charm wore off. Ow. Get Noah back up. Or Noah hasn't had a turn, and what could be an age? Alright, Mountain Dew. You raised it. You train it. And it bit somebody. You gotta put it out of its misery. God damn it, Noah. Quit sucking ground! In before the Magni barks. Alright, we made it out alive. I mean, Noah's knocked the fuck out. Alright, let's see. Who was in that fight? It was Ramza as a knight. He didn't really learn anything. You as a thief, what are you? Four still? Come on. Run that MP. Oh, yeah. Noah. 3? 3 JP off from being able to do focus, which just skyrockets him into being able to do other things. Chemist, 308. We do an ether, yeah. Learning a lot about being a knight. He stands next to one all the time. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's right. We had our... See, that was the other bad luck we had. We had our fucking chainmail rent off of us by, one of the fucking fucks. God damn it. Alright, now let's save. Alright, take 2.